Hi everybody. Today we're gonna do a lesson on Here Comes Sunshine. We're gonna use my telly just because I've been in the mood to be using my new guitar. If you haven't seen my little video on my Telecaster and you want more detail on it, then feel free to go check it out. I posted it not too long ago. But today, Here Comes Sunshine is what we're gonna talk about. So let's start with the beginning riff. So it can either be played like that, like I just showed you, or I kind of like playing it like this, just because it's a little bit more syncopated, and I just like adding that extra note. So for those of you who want to keep it simple, it's just 12th fret on the B and the E, and then barring the first, the B and the E string on the 12th, with your middle finger and your pinky, you'd hit the 13th and the 15th fret. So 12, 13, 15, and then again 12, and then going down a set of strings, you hit 13 on the E string, and then you play 12, so letting go of that. So again. If you want to add that extra note, it's just, but instead of doing 12, 12, you'll do 12, 13 on the B string, and then 12, and resume. So in between the two 12s, just add that 13th fret on the B string note. And now on to the chords. First chord is a C. Second chord is a B flat. You can either play it barred, where you just bar your whole finger across the first fret and then use, I use my pinky just because my pinky's a little bit stronger than my ring finger. Some people use the ring finger to bar just on the D, G, and B on the 3rd fret, and then that E string is the 1st fret with the 1st finger being barred. I use my pinky. Or if you don't like bar chords, you can just do the power chord version, which is just no barring, but your index finger on the 1st fret and your index finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, and your pinky on the 3rd fret of the G string. That's just your B flat power chord. Or there's another way of doing it by just doing with your using your middle ring and pinky on the 3rd fret of the D, G, and B, and your index finger on the 1st fret of the E. Avoiding the A and the B and the low E. So C. The next chord is a D minor. And that's open D string, and then 2nd fret on the G string, 3rd fret on the B string, 1st fret on the E. Normally you have your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and your ring finger or pinky, I use my pinky, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your index finger on the 1st fret of the E. Or you can play the bar chord, which is down here. It's like a B minor. For those of you who know what a B minor is, and just slide that 1, 2, 3 frets up. So the verse is, now it's B minor, and then back to C, G major, again, it goes dun, 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 and that's G, F, G, and then back to C. I believe it's also a G7, that last G. I don't really know, but I just play a full G. So the full verse is... and then, you know, keep playing the verse. And then at some point it's going to go to the pre-chorus, well actually the chorus where it builds up the Here Comes Sunshine, and that's, before you do that, it's that little, before the chorus, it's G, F, E7, so, oh my bad, and then A minor. If you don't know how to play an A minor, that's first fret on the B, second fret on the G and the D, using your middle and your index finger. I mean middle and ring finger, sorry. Playing the A string going down, avoiding the E string. A minor, B flat, C, G, B flat, D minor, F, and then you play G, F, E minor, G, and repeats the verse. At some point, I think during the live versions, there is like a little a jam section. I think it's just a C, or it could either be a C7. If you want to learn how to play C7, it's just like a regular C open chord. Add your pinky to the G string on the 3rd fret. For those of you who want to solo along to this song, it's in the key of C major. If you notice, the beginning uses the C arpeggio, C major. So the C major, I'll teach you that little arpeggio. It's actually really easy. It's a major arpeggio. You can use it anywhere else. Since C falls right here, what you do is the first note of your C is up here, and just have that little image of your C chord in your head while you do this. So C, that little first note, the 3rd fret on the A. This is not the 3rd fret. This is the 15th fret. 15th fret on the A, and then 14th fret on the D string, 12th fret on the G string, 13th fret on the B string, and then 12th fret on the E. And you can play the 15th fret on the E string as well. And then add that 13th fret note on the E string. So together. You can play that going up too. Oh, I forgot, you can add the 15th fret on the B string as well. But I usually like to add that going up. So going down, I guess you could do it too. Nah, I'd like to do it when you're coming back up. And you can also just play the C major scale over that too, the song. If you don't know the C major scale, I'll show you the basic one over here. It involves the A, starting on the A string. You do the middle finger on the 3rd fret, and then pinky on the 5th fret. and the D string, 2nd fret on the D string, index finger, and then middle finger on the 3rd fret, and then pinky on the 5th fret. So, and then the next string on the G string is 2nd fret on the G string with your index finger, then 4th fret on the G with your ring, and then pinky 5th fret on the G. And just look for that anywhere else on the fretboard. Like here's another C, and then you can repeat that C up here as well. So if someone's playing, you can do. And if you know a little bit more theory, you can apply relative minor and just play the A minor scale. And you know, that connects with the C major. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And the song ends with just playing those chords back to back. G, F, E minor, G, G, F, E minor, G. And that's Here Comes Sunshine. It's a very cool song. I like how it goes from Here Comes Sunshine, like it goes up. I think that's really neat. It's very reminiscent of Here Comes the Sun from the Beatles, but let's not talk about the Beatles. Let's talk about the Grateful Dead. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. I'll post another one soon. See you guys soon.